What do you think is the word that most often comes to mind when most people hear the word change? What I hear from most leaders, most people affected by change, is painful, difficult, hard, resistance. That's why so many people use very carefully structured change management programs to try to counteract all that resistance and all that painfulness in change. Well, I've got good news for you. There are ways to create change that actually aren't painful. In fact, I would call them easy. Based on my own experience at leading change in a Fortune 50 company globally, and also over the last 15 years, working with leaders of all kinds of different organizations, technology organizations, medical organizations, nonprofit, larger, smaller. What I found is that the most important things that you can do in leading change are to start with what people care about, right? Engage their hearts and their minds. And that's where a lot of change efforts fail. So, to engage people's hearts and minds, a great place to start is to start with the question, what's good about our organization already? What strengths do you see that we have? What do you love about our company or our organization or our department that you wouldn't want to lose as we go forward? Now, if you're trying to create change, that can feel like, I don't know if I want to go there, because usually when you're leading change, you're hearing from people all the things they think you're doing wrong. And a lot of people seem to be tree hugging, right? And so it can feel like, oh, I'm just giving them permission to hug the tree. But actually, what we're doing is we're trying not to throw the baby out with the bathwater. And so by starting with what they care deeply about, what you're doing is you're addressing a huge fear. Because most people fear losing something, right? And when you start with what's good in our organization or what's working well, what you do is you tap into things like they'll say, we're kind to one another. We respect each other. We're a company that's always cared about our customers. Those kinds of things. Well, those are strengths and areas of goodness in the organization that you can build on. Right? You can build on those no matter what change you're creating. And when you do build on that, and when you allow people to say, this is something I really wouldn't want to see us lose, you engage their hearts. You engage their minds. And you settle some of the fears that they have. So when you do this, what I find is that change really isn't hard. It's a lot easier than we think. And there's a whole host of other questions that we can use along the way. But for today, that's a powerful one. So try starting with that. Try just starting with what's good in our organization. What do you love about the way we work? What would you not want to lose as we move forward here? Enjoy your change, and we'll talk more next time about some other ways that you can make change easy.